What if our stories were valued? What if our lives, our narratives, what if everything we contributed to American culture was exalted as well as our existence on the planet? What if it was so important, so revered, so archived, so celebrated and shiny and important? What if it just meant everything and we could see ourselves in our past and that past shaped our future? Okay, let's start at the beginning. We started going through archives and looking through images that made us feel exalted, inspired, and forward, like we exist and we matter. And we thought to ourselves, you know what? We gotta hit up Erin Patrice O'Brien and see if we can get at her archives, because that was such an influential part of our development as young people, seeing ourselves, seeing people who look like us in the media and being celebrated. So we met up with Erin Patrice O'Brien to discuss our latest collaboration, Value in Terms of Iconography. I am Mz.Icar, and I'm here with Erin Patrice O'Brien, and she is a photographer extraordinaire, shoots all kinds of wonderful people. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your photography and how you approach what you do.
Thank you. Hi. Nice to be here in my studio today. I have been a photographer. I've been in New York since 1998, and I've primarily been shooting portraits of different kinds of people for magazines and ads and all different kinds of stuff.
What do you remember about this Missy shoot? Like, what came to mind when you pulled out those boxes, or when we pulled those out?
So I remember that George Pitts assigned me to do this shoot, and it was kind of a big shoot because she was pretty big at the time, and we were shooting at a gym on 14th Street that had a deck outside, and I was kind of on my own with nobody there from the magazine. They had like big budgets, and there was like catering and all of her people and like the A&R people and assistants, and she was just very kind. She was very sweet, very shy. Didn't like having her photo taken, but she ended up, being pretty cool.
Respect.
I liked what you did, and I realized from the beginning I wasn't gonna art direct, and that was really freeing to just let go of everything because normally I have an opinion about everything. So instead it was kind of like, okay, just take it and I'll just see what happens.
I appreciate that, because I had no idea. When I'm like, can I get access to your archives and remix your pictures? And if you like them, we'll go forward. If you don't, we won't. But like, it's like such a challenge to even say, do you want to go look in the past?
Can you just explain to me, because I don't even know like the process. I know that I sent you the file because this one was digital.
Yes.
So then what?
So you sent me the file, and then printed it out about, 13 by 19 or so, and then cut the photo up, like completely, like, so pulled it, like did another, like hand cut her out of the image, and then literally basically did an overhead still life shoot with a combination of like rhinestone chains and then photographs from my own archives, found things. I had this like a whole bunch of Monopoly money, like kind of this idea, because value currency, like all of these things. It was a lot of fun. It was a really fun project to work on, like just to get.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Oh man, thanks for
great.
letting me get into these archives and have fun and get to know your work more.
Yeah, it's been really great, and it was just inspiring for me to be able to remember stuff and talk to you about it, and then also just like see it through another person's lens. I feel lucky.
These pieces will be included in the upcoming Church of Expansion exhibition, as well as the culture rooms, which we'll get at that in a whole nother studio visit.